What's up, people? I was looking at my phone and I didn't expect to come on so quick. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Monday Night Milky Live. Going to be joined by Headless Ned Stark, as always. We've got Anthony Blaze in the chat. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Today we're going to be talking about Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone or the Sorcerer's Stone. Depends where you come from, what you call it. Headless Ned Stark's in the chat. What's up, dude? Guys, it's been a stressful day. I've been editing, so definitely please check out the Clone Wars episodes that me and Headless have been working on. He just dropped the newest video this morning, so please go check it out on his channel. We will link it in the chat very, very soon as we get a couple of seconds. So yeah, Harry Potter, guys. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. That's all I've heard when I think of Harry Potter. Anthony Blaze says Ryan doesn't even check his DMs. So sad. Dude, I haven't even looked at my phone. I've been so stuck in the editor all day. It's crazy. It's really mad. But I'm enjoying it. It's good, and it's the whole point of YouTube. So, we're getting there. But guys, let's get this show started. Without further ado, please welcome my amazing guest, my co-host, my brother from another country. I love this guy. He's always supportive, always working out with the streams and doing everything with me. We, constantly back and forth with stuff. So it's really good and I enjoy it. Please welcome Headless Ned Stark.
Yo.
How you doing, buddy?
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm good. Yeah. Sorry about the shit intro. My head's not in it today.
Dude, I'm exhausted, man. Back to work today and editing. I was editing the video that dropped to this morning till like 1 a.m. It's a lot, man. And I'm gonna keep going, but man, oh man, it's I don't know what we've created here. It's like a monster. We're like 3 episodes in, we have 63 more to go. It's like killing me. We got to figure out a better way. So I know we're gonna play around after the stream tonight. So hopefully we can figure something out.
Yeah. Tell Talks in the chat. Good to see you, buddy. He says a strong red theme on tonight's stream. Yeah, with the beanie and everything in the background. It's honestly lazy of me. I would have had a Harry Potter background and all sorts, but I just haven't had the time, and it's crazy. Poppy Missouri's in the chat. Harry Potter, who is he? Well, we might be able to give you a couple of...
He's the boy who lived.
Well done. So you did do your homework. Well done.
The only thing I know. And Revelio.
Crazy. So Harry Potter, how many times have you seen this franchise? How many times have you watched it?
I've seen every movie once. I have never seen Prisoner of Azkaban, and I have seen the finale like 4 times. I think twice in the theater and then 2 on Blu-ray.
Finale as in part 2?
Part 2, yes. Part 1's terrible, at least what I remember. I remember that being my least favorite movie. But the finale, which is part 2, is my favorite movie. So, okay. I just think they dragged it on. But hey, that's why we're doing this. We're gonna rewatch them, and maybe I'll know more about Potter. Because the problem is watching this. When you watch a movie one time and you don't get to see the next one for whatever. What is it? Is it every 2 years or something they were doing this, or every year?
Pretty much every year. Yeah, it was a coming of age story.
So it's pretty much every year. Yeah, because that way you get the growth of Daniel Radcliffe and the other guys. But like, again, even just one time, and you watch it a year later, dude, I barely knew the characters at that point, except for maybe the main couple, and I don't know. So I'm curious. I'm really going to be curious to hear, because basically I'm going to be watching this in the next 7-8 weeks or so, probably.
Yeah,
the way we're going to be doing this. So yeah, I'm excited to rewatch it.
Cool. So I want to know what you guys in the chat is your favorite Harry Potter movie of the franchise. Please let us know. I know Papa Missouri said he just started recently watching it. He literally jumps on every ship that we start sailing when it comes to TV, and I love it. So yeah, we'll have to get him onto some crazy stuff, and he can do an end of year review to see what we've watched, because he definitely jumps on a lot of stuff that I would never expect him to. But yeah, hi Nadia, good to see you. She goes, hi everybody, have a great live. Gonna go watch the last 2 episodes of Mando season 1. Nice, that's good. Let us know what you think of it when you're finished. Harry Potter. Crazy. So I would say my favorite one is Order of Goblet of Fire. Yeah, Goblet of Fire is cool. My favorite book though would be Philosopher's Stone, the first one.
Okay. Interesting.
Have you read any of the books?
I have not. I've not watched any of them or read any of them.
Okay. Teltorps is with me on that one. Goblet of Fire, when the series started to get dark.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like the fourth movie then? Let's see if I got that right at least.
Yeah.
I think it is the fourth movie.
Yeah, Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire.
Order of the Phoenix is 5.
Order of the Phoenix. Yeah, I believe so.
And then what would 6 be? Uh-oh.
Prisoner of Azkaban?
No, you already said that. That was 3.
I'm literally going to cheat and get it on my phone.
Now I feel like I think we're forgetting one. Oh, Half-Blood Prince. That's right. Yeah, I like Half-Blood Prince too. You know what, dude? You know what? That's right. Half-Blood Prince. I have seen that one probably 2 or 3 times. That one was my favorite one until the finale.
Yeah, right. Half-Blood Prince was a good book. I remember.
That's a good one.
That was a very good book. Tell, did you read any of the books? Anyone else in the chat? Did you guys read the books for Harry Potter? Because I'm super interested to know if anybody did. Because there's a lot of stuff that they left out, and that brings me on to the topic of why such good timing. Thank you, HBO. I'm going to say again, we've said that many times on our live streams, but HBO, great news, guys. You might have seen a little 40-second clip on my channel that I dropped very recently. Harry Potter's getting a reboot, guys. It's getting a TV show series. It's getting 7 seasons for the 7 books, and it's going to be strict to the books, and I think that's going to be really good. I know that they're going to be recasting a lot of the people, so Harry Potter's, there's going to be a new Harry Potter, which is very crazy to hear and think. And I've heard in the grapevine, like Ralph Fiennes said that he'd be annoyed if they didn't contact him to return for Voldemort, if they just replaced him, so he's willing to get to do it. I know Lucius Malfoy in the news. Yeah, I know that Draco Malfoy is playing Lucius Malfoy in the new show. So Draco Malfoy is the little blonde boy in season 1 in the first book, in the first film. So yeah, it's gonna be good. 1 to 3 think there's a character called Peeves who we didn't see on big screen. Yep.
Oh, dude, is Peeves the dude who dances around?
Mm-hmm.
The little guy who appears out of nowhere?
Yeah.
I hate
he's
that
probably
guy.
a lot. He does a lot in the game, right?
Yeah, he's in the game all the time. He drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mad. Well, I got a slideshow. It's just a couple of characters, a couple of people from the first. I'm going to click this up. I don't know how my Wi-Fi is going to handle with it, but
dude, drop it down,
Philosopher's Stone.
Bro. Drop it down, and I'll bring it up. Hopefully, that's better.
Cool. So yeah, what was it called for you? Was it Sorcerer's Stone?
Yeah, Sorcerer's Stone. Yeah.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know why it was called that. I don't know why the word was changed for you guys and different for us. You have any idea about
that? Isn't the word philosopher? What does the word philosopher mean to you guys?
Wizard.
Right. So in America, the word philosopher, it means more like someone who is, what's the good word to say it? So it basically means like a person who offers different views or theories. It's not mystical, I guess is the good word to say it. It's someone who's logical. So I think that's why they switched it, because the word philosopher in the UK or in your part of the world there, it means something different than it does in America. So I think that's why they switched it. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, philosopher to you is the same as our sorcerer, where our philosopher it's different. That's why it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah. Would your philosopher be like our professor? Maybe.
Kind
in the same kind of academic Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm going too deep into that anyway. That's not Harry Potter, but
no, but you're. I mean, it's similar. Yeah. I mean, we
yeah,
have the word professor, but professor for us is almost like more of a higher level teacher of like college kids, that kind of stuff. I think professor is more for like college. Like I said, philosopher is like um I don't know who are some of the philosophers. Gosh, I used to know all this. um, like Sigmund Freud. Um, like
like yeah, I'm probably gonna sound stupid, but like Albert Einstein and Isaac Newton and all those kind
no,
of people.
no. Albert Einstein would be more considered of, I guess, like a scientist. Like Socrates, Aristotle. Like these are all philosophers that are well known.
Yeah, no, I didn't listen in school, dude. Yeah. I'm like, what? No, that's stuff I didn't need to learn. Like that's the stuff that when they taught you in school, I questioned, when am I ever going to use this kind of logic later in life? And
When you're
it
doing
just
a
so
Harry
happens,
Potter
it
live,
just so happens I'm doing a Harry Potter live, and it's now come back to me. So if my teacher is watching, she can tell me how bad I am. So I made this literal slideshow 30 minutes before this live. As you already know, I've been crazy in my head in the editing software today for Clone Wars. So it isn't the best that I could put up, but this was our end of got nothing to do kind of week. Next week it all kicks off where we literally breaking down with a proper slideshow for the first movie. So this is just if no one's ever seen Harry Potter before, like a little explanation. Let me just take my logo off there. So yeah, Harry Potter. Harry Potter is an orphan living with his abusive aunt and uncle Vernon and Petunia Dursley and their bullying son Dudley. On his 11th birthday, Harry discovers he is a wizard when Rubeus Hagrid delivers him an acceptance letter to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I so wanted a letter like this. Dude, growing up, I was about a year or two older than Harry growing up, but I loved it. I was so into it, reading the books and stuff, and then the movies came out. It was good. I remember queuing up outside bookstores to get this, which was the first ever thing I'd ever gone and really done as an independent kind of adult.
yeah.
Would usually just go with my mum and dad and stuff.
So, and see, right away, I had no idea that he had a stepbrother, or a stepbrother or half brother, maybe, or is it his real brother?
Yeah, it's like the Dudleys are his only known living relatives.
But he's not really his real brother because it's his aunt and uncle. So it'd be like his
his cousin,
brother or cousin almost.
Yeah, his cousin.
All right, so I couldn't even tell you what he looks like. That's why we're doing this. Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go to the next slide, and this is Hermione Granger. Hermione Jean Granger is a fictional character in J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series. She first appears in the novel Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone on the Hogwarts Express as a first-year student on her way to Hogwarts. So we will see this in the first film, obviously, when we get to it. Very iconic scene when they're in the train cart and all the three of them originally meet for the first time. She walks in and she talks to Ron. She says, "You've got dirt on your nose." Very proper English. I love it. Very great film. They really are. What do you think of Hermione?
Yeah, I always liked her in the show. I thought she was a little whiny in the beginning, but
What kind of student were you at school? Were you a teacher's pet, a swat? Were you a back of the class kind of kid? What kind of kid were you in school?
Dude, I did fine. High school, I was so into sports. I didn't care as much as I should have, but I got my act together as a senior. And then I did really well in college though. My mom always joked around. She's like, "Why didn't you do that in high school? You're getting like straight A's." I'm like, because I didn't care. You don't understand. Like I just didn't care. Like I hated going to history class. I just didn't care. Grammar and reading Shakespeare, like to force someone to read something they really don't want to read. Like, what do you expect is going to happen? So. If they would have gave us choices, it would have been a little bit easier. And that's really what we do with kids nowadays. I mean, kids still have to read, right? But we try to make it so it's more relatable to them. I mean, I just in high school, B's and C's for the most part. A few D's here or there, and then but in college I did shape up. But again, in college you're picking your courses and you're working toward what you want to do. So obviously I'm more interested than that. So it kind of makes sense,
Yeah,
So.
same for me for school. I'm very much like the next slide in school, Ron Weasley. Ron Weasley is one of the protagonists in the novel. Ron Weasley is one of Harry Potter's best friends, along with Hermione Granger. Ron is the youngest son of the Weasley family, and he has 5 older brothers. Ron feels that he is constantly outshone by their accomplishments, and his deepest desire is to achieve more than any of them. Ron and Hermione meet on the train at Hogwarts and become fast friends.
Oh, so they're not even friends beforehand.
No, they meet on the train. Yeah,
Okay.
They meet on the train.
Oh, interesting.
Ron, I was like Ron. I don't know. School, I hated it. I was more into the friends that I had at school than what school was. You know. Yeah. I just hated it. My mum was a teacher in school. My dad was a caretaker in school, and I also lived over the road from my school. Like I opened my bedroom curtains and I could see my school. It was just I never got away. You know.
Yeah.
So it was a horrible life, and I probably got C's or D's through most of it. And then I chose to do catering after I left school. So, I then started getting qualifications, MVQ level 1s, level 2s, and I definitely outshone my potential in catering. So that was better than school. But yeah, I didn't like it. Let me check up the chat because I haven't been in there. So Dana 1 says, so I'm a little late. Mr. Blaze is making fun of Harry Potter. Welcome in, Dana. Her favourite is Luna, even though she didn't have a very big appearance. Yeah, Luna's fantastic.
Actually, Luna, I think Luna. Who plays Luna? But who's the actress?
Oh, you put me on the spot with these.
I could swear that I saw her coming to a con that I probably would be going to. So I'm thinking about getting a Funko Pop signed.
Evanna Lynch.
Evanna Lynch?
Yeah.
I think that is it. And I know who's the other dude?
They meet on 9 3/4 train stop. Yeah, they do, Charles.
Yeah.
They meet on platform 9 3/4 on the Hogwarts Express.
Look at Charles dropping the knowledge. He must have watched the first one already.
Yeah. And hi, Kate. Good to see you.
Hey, Kate.
I'm glad that you made it over for the Harry Potter stuff. Like I said, this week's just a chill out chat. We'll be here for about half an hour, 45 minutes max. We're just going to go through a couple of slides of a couple of people from the first movie. And then, next Monday, same time, pretty much, we're going to be breaking down with a rather detailed breakdown slideshow of the first movie and just having a good time.
Name the 5 older brothers.
Oh, you're putting me on the spot. I can't now. I'm going to say right now I can't. I'm not in the head of it. My head is Clone Wars and us.
It's hard to go back and forth. I know. Ryan just learned who Luminara was and Asajj Ventress, and he's got all these crazy names in his head.
Yeah, I'm looking at it on my phone. I don't even know. There's Fred, George, Arthur, and Percy, and then who's the other one? I don't know. Yeah, I could probably look down on my phone. Charlie, maybe. Charlie, Bill, Percy, Fred, and George. Okay.
Now, are these characters all in like every movie? Because I don't remember some of these. I don't think.
No. Percy is a prefect. Fred and George are the twins that you see in the movie.
Oh, I know the twins. Okay. Who are the twins again?
Fred and George.
Fred and George. Okay. Who is it?
Next slide. Go ahead.
Wait. Real quick. Neville
Longbottom.
Yeah, that dude. He's going to Cincinnati. He's doing autographs in Cincinnati in September.
Nice.
Is he a big character or no?
Yeah, he's a good character. Makes it. I don't want to give many spoilers away, but he's a good character.
Okay, so is it worth? So it's worth getting an autograph for a Harry Potter collection.
Oh yeah, if you're a Harry Potter fan, you'd want a Neville Longbottom signature.
Okay. Yeah, what stinks is that I picked up that Funko Pop, the exclusive that came out at New York Comic Con, and I seriously didn't even know who the character was, and I ended up just selling that one. But I kept my Harry, in maybe the hopes that maybe one day Daniel Radcliffe will actually do an autograph signing. But now I'm kind of mad when I saw that, and I'm like, crap, now I have to go buy it again. And I don't know what's going for these days, but yeah. Anyways.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So Albus Dumbledore. Albus Percival Wulfric Brian Dumbledore is a fictional character in, again, J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series. For most of the series, he is the headmaster of the Wizarding School of Hogwarts. I like how it says most of the series there. It's like a semi-spoiler.
Yeah. So
played by different roles as well. There was Richard Harris, and there was
So
go ahead.
Who's the OG actor?
I believe it's Richard Harris.
And so I think you told me that before. So he was in the first two. Is that correct?
Yes, I believe it was Richard Harris.
And did he pass away? Like why?
Yes, and then it was Michael Gambon who played.
Okay, it's funny though because like if you would have told me that it was a different character throughout those movies, I don't even know if I could have told you that. I mean, they do a pretty good job recasting.
Really?
Yeah, you think it's pretty obvious?
Yeah.
Do you? Okay. Oh, yeah.
But I've seen the movie 20, 30 times. I'm not in Harry Potter mode right now. So
yeah.
But yeah, so I do see the difference.
So who do you like better is in the role?
For where it went with the story, Michael Gambon. Is it? Okay. Yeah, Michael Gambon.
Cool.
But I like what Richard did, because he was a very well-known actor and pristine old actor, and he did a lot for the kids. He took them to the side, and there's loads of videos out there on behind the scenes Harry Potter stuff. And Daniel Radcliffe, when he was a kid, talks about how Harris was such a cool dude, and how he would shake when he was talking to him because he didn't know, and it killed them. I think they were off set for like 3 weeks when they heard that he passed.
Wow, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Let's move on.
Because who played my gosh. Oh my gosh. All these shows we watch. I'm trying these names. The dude in the Lord of the Rings. Oh my gosh. Why can't
Gandalf.
I think of Gandalf, yeah. Who played Gandalf?
Ian McKellen.
Oh man, because they all
Ian McKellen.
Okay, so that's who that is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I always thought
Kings, can you change your logo name, please?
I always thought they were the same people too.
Just give me a second.
What's up, Fungo Kings?
You got to admire when people use your photo as their logo, right? Just give me a second.
What's up, Fungo Kings? Oh yeah, is that a little picture of you there, huh?
Yeah. Cool. Professor McGonagall is a professor at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, the head of Gryffindor House, and the professor of Transfiguration, the deputy headmistress under Albus Dumbledore, and a member of the Order of the Phoenix. She's a cool character, played by Dame Maggie Smith, I believe. She's also in The Crown, and I think a couple of other shows like that. She's very regal actress.
All right, so say her character name again.
Professor McGonagall.
McGonagall.
Yep, that's it.
McGonagall.
McGonagall.
McGonagall. Okay. Yeah, I would never been able to tell you that name.
How would you pronounce that?
Professor McGonagall. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I had no idea what her name was. I do remember her in the movies, but I never. Again, it's just like when you see a movie once and you have to wait a whole year. Beside the main three, I never knew anybody's name.
Yeah, she teaches Transfiguration, so she teaches the kids how to turn the goblet to float the goblet, and then one of them turns it into a rat. I don't know if you remember that scene.
Okay.
And then she's also a cat. She turns out she's a cat, and then she turns into a witch. Yeah, she's cool. I like her.
And so she's right under Dumbledore.
Yeah.
So Order of the Phoenix, is that a spoiler if you tell me what that is?
Collective group of wizards and witches that come together for a cause later in the movies.
All right.
Next, Hagrid. The groundskeeper at Hogwarts. Hagrid is an enormous wizard with a thick black hair and a beard. He often uses an umbrella to do his magic, despite the fact that he is not supposed to, because he was expelled from Hogwarts. Like Dumbledore, Hagrid serves as a kind of a father figure to Harry, particularly in providing him with the love, warmth, and kindness early on in the story. Hagrid delivers baby Harry to the Dursleys.
So he's the one who brings them to the aunt and uncle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's also the one that comes and gets him and says, "You're a wizard, Harry." And, you know, when all the letters start coming in and they get refused and Harry doesn't go to school because the Dursleys don't want him to go, you know, that's part of the first story.
And
yeah.
Who's unless you have him on here, or I don't know if it's a him or her, but what's with the owl? Is the owl in his list or no?
No, the owl isn't in this list.
So
what is
Hedwig? Oh, Hedwig, that's right. So what is the point of the owl? Or again, if that's a spoiler, don't say anything. Because I don't even remember the owl.
The owl is he gets gifted the owl. He goes into the shop to get his wand, and then as he comes out of the shop, he gets gifted the owl by Hagrid, I believe, and he gives him Hedwig. And yeah, Hedwig, the owls will be your correspondents. When you're at Hogwarts, they'll bring you your mail. They will send mail out for you as well. And they're usually your main companion. You're allowed to bring a animal with you to Hogwarts. So it's usually a rat, a toad, or an owl, I believe.
Huh. So I wonder if that's going to happen in the Hogwarts Legacy game, because I haven't got that at point yet. I don't know. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Kate Evans said Hagrid is awesome. He is. So it kills me because he very recently passed away. The person who played him. His name is escaping my mind right now. But he's a Scottish actor, and I can't believe I'm not even getting his name. But yeah, he passed away, and he said a famous line in a backstage thing. He said, "Harry Potter will live on forever. I might not be here to see it, but it'll live on forever." And it's quite hard to hear him say, knowing that now he's passed. And it was it wasn't that long after he said it. Robbie Coltrane, thank you, Jeremy. So this is why I love you guys in a chat. My mind isn't with it today, and you're helping me get through this. So thank you guys. I promise you, I will be more versed in my knowledge as of Monday next week. But yeah, it's gonna be good. What do you think of Hagrid? Do you remember him in the movie?
I remember some spiders or something with him. Maybe is that a thing? Okay,
yeah, that's a thing.
I remember that. I do remember him always being like Harry's like like a father figure, like it says.
Yeah.
And I feel like he not in one of the movies.
No, I think he was in them all.
Was he in all? Okay, maybe I'm thinking of something different then. But I do know, what I can share is that I know that it's hilarious, his little scene in the in the Disney, or not a Disney, in the Universal ride in Florida. He's got his own little scene. It's amazing. It's so good. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, I can't wait to do that kind of stuff when I come over there.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So we have the Dursley family. I can't be bothered giving them their own slideshow each because they're pretty much useless after the first or second film. The Dursleys was the surname of the Muggle family, the only known living close relatives of Harry Potter.
So
that's why he went there as a child.
So the middle kid is that like the cousin then, right?
Yeah, Dudley. Okay. Wake up, Harry Potter. Dudley. His name is Dudley.
Dudley boys. Got it.
Dudley Dursley. His name is Dudley Dursley. What a name is that? Hated it. Robbie sadly passed away last year or 2 years ago. Yeah, he did, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It was a horrible day. And then, yeah, it wasn't long before or after we had Snape go as well.
Yeah.
Crazy. So next one.
Snape, is that Alan
Rickman?
Rickman, right? Yeah, and he was in wasn't that Die Hard, and isn't that the same dude that was in I feel like we talked about this before. In Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner as Robin Hood. Wasn't he the sheriff? Yeah, that's what I thought. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he's a good actor.
Yeah, brilliant. So the next one we have is old blonde boy himself, Draco Malfoy. There's another fictional character in J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series. He's a student at Harry Potter's year belonging in Slytherin.
Yeah.
So this is This is your team, Headless.
I'm Team Slytherin. I got that right. I should remember. I'll wear my green hoodie next week.
Yeah, I'll have my sweater on, my Harry Potter sweater. Maybe have a scarf or two. Maybe a wand. I do have one thing I can show off. It's Harry Potter. It is Harry Potter. It's just not from the Harry Potter movies. But we'll get to it. Next slide.
Yeah, next week I'll bring my Harry Potter stuff up. I have it in the basement. I'll show off my. I got 3 pops and a wand.
Anthony Blaze says I'd never make fun of Harry Potter because he'd turn you into a pig. He's got a wand. He knows magic.
Oh, here's my boy then, yeah?
Yeah, Neville Longbottom is another
Neville.
fictional character, of course, in J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter book series. He is described as a round-faced Gryffindor student and the central character in Harry Potter's year.
So
He's a cool dude.
I have a question. So so in the movies, is it mostly going to be like Gryffindor, or is it or do you meet, or the other characters in each of the houses? Like, I know obviously like Draco is in there, but like in the other houses, you get to know characters, or is it more or less based with Gryffindor?
The main 3 are Gryffindor. Yeah, it's mainly the good guys, and the protagonist of the story is Gryffindor, and then a couple of side characters from Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw, and then Slytherin is obviously they're seen as the bad guys of the show.
Yeah,
even though they're it's kind of not. It's just the way that it goes. It's weird, the way they go forward. They instantly come across as the bad guys, but if you read into it, it's not really that way.
Do you think it's the same in the books? Do the books portray Slytherin as like the bad guy, or is that something that the movies kind of did? What would you say?
No, I would say it's in the books too. It's because of the the person, he shall not be named, Voldemort. He was part of Slytherin and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just a connection. Welcome in, Deanna. You're never late. You're here, so we appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Neville Longbottom is the cute one. Everybody roots for him. He's great, and such a great transformation of a character throughout the series, and the actor as well. He starts off as a round-faced, podgy little kid, and you get to see these actors grow up literally on screen. And now he's a 7 foot, it's about 6 foot summit, but he's sleek and slim, and it's crazy how he transformed his life.
Is he the one with the sword in the last movie?
Yes.
Okay. Enough said.
Weasley, Molly Weasley.
I thought that was him though. So okay.
Yeah. Molly Weasley. Weasley was the surname of the pure blood wizard family in Great Britain. They were considered one of the prominent wizard families, although their lack of money and their sympathy for muggle-born wizards and even muggles made other wizards and witches view them scornfully. They lived in the Burrow, a ramshack house of 4 or 5 stories. So the Burrow is one of my favourite houses or properties in Harry Potter lore. It's just the way it's built, and it's in the middle of a field. It looks cool, and I like the story, and it's, especially in the books with Fred and George, there's a lot of them in the house, and a lot of content in the books within the Burrows. So it's very fun. I enjoy it, and I'm probably wanting to pick up the books again and start reading them maybe throughout this journey again, because I do miss reading them. They were very coming of age, as I've said many times. Yeah, Deanna says such a cool house.
So, explain. It says they have a lack of money and their sympathy for Muggle-born wizards and even Muggles. So, Muggles made other wizards. I explain this. What's a Muggle?
Non-magic, like me and you.
Oh, so that's what they call what they call them in the Harry Potter universe. A Muggle is someone who
the people that aren't from the magical world. So
is there like a portal? Okay, unless this is unless this is a spoiler and they explain it well. I guess
they don't really explain it well. It's just there's just an.
So the train
there's just
right?
You go to platform 9 3/4 and you run through the wall, and then you're on the train platform for 9 3/4, and you can get the train to Hogwarts.
But they can go back and forth with no problem, or
Yeah, and then later on in the movie, they can kind of like transpose from one area to another area, and using
so,
port keys and all sorts of stuff.
and they can use magic they can use magic on like the Muggle world, I guess.
Yes, they can use magic in the Muggle world, but it's profound as a student. You're not supposed to do it as a student.
Okay, I gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, it's grounded in real world, so there is a real world, humans, and then and then you're either magical or not magical, and you get your letter to Hogwarts. And then
so the Muggles know the Muggles know that there is magic in the world.
I wouldn't say so. No.
Oh, they don't know. Okay.
No, it's tried to keep secret.
So these letters, they're like hidden from the parents, or
well, like the Dursleys know that he's of magic because of who his mother and father were, and Petunia's sister was Harry's mother. So
what about like
Petunia wasn't magical, and Harry's mother was, and yeah.
So what about like Hermione's parents? Like how did that go over? Like how she gets a letter, but like do they know that she's going to this wizarding world? Or I mean, I guess I'm just trying to understand it.
Yeah, I believe Hermione was born to Muggles. Hermione was a magic born wizard witch to Muggles, I believe. And she goes because there's a very key point in one of the later movies that's quite upsetting with her parents.
So I guess I don't understand is, okay, so if these Muggles don't know there's magic, where do they think they're sending their daughter?
I don't know. I don't think it gets that detailed.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe so.
Like you're getting all these kids. Like where are all these kids coming from? like where do these parents think they're sending their kids? Like I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, Gianna, she was gifted.
So they're saying that she's gifted. Okay. I'm just trying to make sense of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't know if it was like the Star Wars universe where the Jedi are something that where people understand it, but maybe some people don't believe. Like, kind of Han, like never really believed in the Force that much until he saw more of it. I guess that's why I'm just trying to link it with something else I know. So yeah, like being gifted, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Cool. Next slide is Professor Snape. He's the potions teacher at Hogwarts, the head of Slytherin. Snape has a hooked nose, greasy black hair, and sallow skin. He takes an instant dislike to Harry, which Quirrell later reveals is due to the fact that Snape and Harry's father James hated each other when they attended Hogwarts together. Harry spends most of the book convinced that Snape is trying to steal the Sorcerer's Stone. So yeah, in the movies, Snape is kind of portrayed as the bad guy. Pretty much. I don't want to give too many spoilers away, but yeah, he's pretty much portrayed as the bad guy. Plays him fantastically, amazing. And it does mention Quirrell in here. I don't have a clip for Quirrell, but he is you would say he is, without giving too many spoilers away, he is also a protagonist for the main first movie as well. Yeah, do you remember anything of Snape from the movies?
I do. I mean, I remember the twist and all that a little bit. I know I don't know. Does he hang out with that redheaded witch girl, or is that something, or purple hair maybe? I'm trying to think. I know there's a female that has like red or purple hair. I thought like either was on his side or against him. I can't remember. I just remember them.
Yeah, I don't know. In the first movie, he's just a dark, mysterious teacher.
Yeah, this is definitely not. Yeah, the one I'm talking about is definitely not the first movie.
Yeah. Yeah, no, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe later on, once he's part of the Death Eater squad. But yeah, Tonks. That's what I'm thinking too. Yeah, Tonks. Tonks is another character later on in the series. So yeah, we'll move on to the next one. I just have a picture of a goblin because there is many goblins and creatures and all sorts of stuff in this kind of world. Magical creatures are an aspect of the fictional world contained in Harry Potter series and the connected media originally created by the British author J.K. Rowling. Throughout the 7 main books of the series, Harry and his friends encounter many of these creatures on their adventures in Hogwarts, the Forbidden Forest, and other locations throughout the Wizarding World. Warwick Davis kind of actually plays 3 roles in the first movie.
Oh gosh, he plays 3 different ones.
Yeah. So I believe it's the bank teller, Grip Hook, the voice of Grip Hook, and who else does he play? Fitwick, Professor Fitwick. So yeah, he plays 3 characters in the first movie, I believe.
Okay.
Because Vern Troyer is the actor for Fitwick, but Warwick Davis voiced him because Vern Troyer's voice is very squeaky. I don't know if you know Vern Troyer, the small dude. Do you know him?
No.
Yeah. You don't know Vern Troyer?
No. What were you been in? Vern Troyer. I would have
He's
to look.
tiny. I can't think. Why am I going blank? I believe, yeah, he is. Vern Troyer is Fitwick. But Mini-Me. Yeah, Mini-Me.
Oh, Mini-Me. Oh, okay. Yes, I see. Yes. Oh, yeah, Troyer. Okay, it's Troyer. Yeah. Vern. Yeah, Verne. Okay.
Yeah, I believe Vern Troyer is Fitwick, but Warwick Davis voices Fitwick.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's an actor and then there's a voice actor. It's kind of strange. Yeah, it's a good
I know he is. I just didn't know mine. I know him as Mini-Me, like Charles said.
And then I have 1 slide left, and it's my favorite mystical creature from this movie. It's Fluffy.
What's the 3-headed dog?
Yeah, Fluffy.
Yeah,
love it. Growing up as a kid,
really
his name is really Fluffy. Yes,
that's fantastic.
Pop in, tell me about it. Yeah. It's 2 a.m, and I could fall asleep. I'm not shattered, but yeah. Yeah, Fluffy is my favorite. As I said earlier about growing up as a kid, and my mum was a teacher, and I lived over the road. My next door neighbor had one of these dogs, not 3-headed, mind you. But it was the same breed of dog, and I was terrified of it because it would always bark, and I never got bit from a dog ever in my life, but I always thought that this dog would be the dog that got me if it ever did. But yeah, Fluffy was cool, and that's just the last of my slideshows. I don't think. Oh no, we have this guy. He's not technically, he is in the movie, but not as Lord Voldemort. He's actually another character on the back of his head. But Lord Voldemort is a subrate of Tom Marvolo Riddle. He is a character and the main antagonist in the story of Harry Potter novels.
And that's Ralph Fiennes, right?
Yes.
All right. Yes. Harry Potter?
Yep.
You don't have any more? What about my boy, the guy I'm hopefully going to go see in a couple of weeks?
Dude, I was in my editor for Clone Wars 30 minutes before this live, and then you said, have you got that slideshow ready? And I was like, damn it, I haven't even done that yet. So that's all I could get together with all the information in 30 minutes.
Who does my boy Jason Isaacs play? I need to figure out what Funko Pop.
That's Lucius Malfoy. That's Draco's father.
Oh, he plays Draco's father.
Yes.
Oh, so I always thought he was a professor. So is he? How much is he in Harry Potter?
He's in it a little bit.
Okay, but again, still worth getting the autograph, right?
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Okay, because I do have his. Because he voices the Inquisitor when we get the Rebels. So you'll recognize his voice.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. I met him at Star Wars Celebration, and I got him to autograph my Inquisitor. But he's at Motor City Con. So if I get the press passes, we're gonna go down there, and I want him to sign my Harry Potter, Harry Potter pop. So I need to make sure I get the right character. But yeah, cool.
Yeah, Lucius Malfoy. Yeah, and chat. Thank you. I appreciate you guys hanging with me tonight. I haven't been on my top form with anything, to be honest. My mind is still. I have my editor open on another tab, and I just keep looking at it in daunt and disgust because I'm like, I have to go click on there in 10 minutes and get back to it.
Yeah.
So this has been a nice break away from it, hanging out with you guys talking about Harry Potter. I can't wait for next week. You guys have come out strong and informed tonight. Deanna here nerding out. She said, "I'm so nerded out. This is my Star Wars." Love it, absolutely love it. Yeah, he has a vital part in the movie. He does. Yeah, Isaac does have a very vital part.
All right, so the only I would say there's two other names I know. There's of course now I can't think of them. The one I got autographed, Bonnie Wright's character.
Yeah, Ginny Weasley.
Ginny. Okay, so that's Ron's sister.
Yeah.
Is she also in Gryffindor?
Yeah, I believe so.
So so Ginny. And then what about Luna Lovegood?
That's Ivana.
Yes, and then so what is who is she in the movie, or you know?
Luna Lovegood comes into it a little bit later on in the story. She has a connection with Harry Potter, a quite a deep connection with Harry. Yeah, she's Hufflepuff. Thank you, Deanna. You're going to help me out a lot today. Yeah, she's Hufflepuff. She's cool. She's quirky, and yeah, she had a good story. The actress had a very good story for becoming Luna Lovegood. She thousands and thousands and thousands of girls queued up to audition, and she went in, and she basically told them, "I'm Luna Lovegood," and she got it. She played it. She is the character.
That's cool.
And yeah, it was really cool. I do know of loads of other behind the scenes footage stuff, so I might try and dig some out off the internet and maybe upload it to the channel for people.
I was going to say, I'm trying to find it on my channel right now. Deanna, in my one video I did, there's about a 3 or 4 minute clip of Bonnie Wright's panel. It's really good. I'm trying to remember where that was. That was a while ago. I'll link it if I find it, if you're interested. It's about halfway through, I think.
So you diehard fans in the chat, did I miss anybody of importance that you think we should talk about from the first movie? I think they kind of got the key characters for the first movie. I genuinely can't think of many others. But it's going to be good. Yeah, so what's the plan of action then, Headless? We're going to be doing, next Monday, we're going to be starting with Philosopher's Stone, correct? And then on the Sunday after that, we're going to be on your channel with the second movie.
Yeah, so I think we're just doing the one day with Philosopher's Stone / Sorcerer's Stone. So that might be a little bit longer of a live because we're only going to do one day on it. But after that, we're going to do, we're going to jump back to mine and we'll do the second movie. And then are we doing the slideshow breakdown with you? Or are we just doing one day each movie? I can't remember exactly what we said on this. Are we doing this 2 days, or are we just going to do one day per movie? Or do we go back to one day per movie?
But I really don't know what we should do, and maybe we should let the chat know if they want to do it, or if they want to come Sunday, Monday, or whether we just do it all in one stream.
So basically, this week we're doing one movie because I have a special guest on Sunday for my live.
You do,
and then so basically it's gonna be after that. It'll be 2 movies per week.
Yeah,
it'll be Sunday and Monday, so you need to kind of watch both before the Sunday and Monday lives. Okay, yeah. So then, yep, that's perfect because that'll take us. It'll take us about a month then to get through it. And that'll take us almost up to June then at that point, really. And I know we're going to do a Kahoot with some prizes. That the final one will be a Kahoot. Well, we'll give us a few prizes and stuff. I'll see if maybe we can grab some Harry Potter stuff or something. But yeah,
depends how deep you want to go into it. How deep do you want us to go into it, Deanna? If you're in the chat with us every week and you want to, we're here for you guys. So we're going to be watching it for ourselves as well and doing a semi-detailed slideshow like we did for House of the Dragon and the shows that we've done previously. But I'm sure if you guys have any other input or want to even add to it, then you're more than welcome. So yeah, and Deanna says I'm here for everything. I love to hear that. That's amazing to hear. So yeah, we appreciate it. We will do our best and let us know if we're up to par for your standards.
Yep.
I'm a little bit scared though because I know the Harry Potter fandom is big. But if I can hang in the Game of Thrones world, I should be okay in the Wizarding world. We'll see.
And
We'll see. I might get.
You've been hanging pretty good in the Star Wars world. I mean,
Yeah.
listen, this is why we do this. This is why, and Crash Test Dummy, I see what you're saying. He thought we were Star Wars guys. Listen, it's Star Wars, Game of Thrones is probably our top two, right? That we've kind of, this is how we got associated with each other. But it doesn't mean we don't do our things. I mean, we've broken down Willow. We've broken down Rings of Power. We did a live watch party with Spaceballs. We did, what else have we done, Ryan?
We do Cahoots. We do game shows. We do Funko live streams. We're variety streamers, variety content creators.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
And that's probably one of the reasons why YouTube hates us so much on the algorithm, because we're not going to do stuff just like, I'm not going to drop Star Wars videos if it's just clickbait. That's not what my channel is. And Ryan the same way. Like I'm not dropping a channel. I'm not going to drop a video just to have people click it because maybe there's some smidges of news. I'll make a short, or I'll post something on Twitter or Instagram if there's news. But I'm not going to make a 4 or 5 minute video, make people sit through it, basically with me repeating the same thing over and over again. There's other channels out there that do that. For me,
exactly.
It's always going to be Star Wars and Game of Thrones number one. But after that, I do a ton of conventions. We do a ton of collectible stuff. I'm not just Funko. We do Lego. I do Hasbro. I do Sideshow collectibles. Hot toys, that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's just it's like a smorgasbord. That's the way I always tell my wife, because she always tells me, "Why don't you pick one thing?" Because that's not what I want to do. If I pick one thing, I'm not going to want to do this, because I will get bored.
Yep. And that's exactly why when it comes into choosing the name of the channel, I went with me, Ryan Milky, because no matter what the content of the channel is, whatever I could be unboxing or reviewing, or I could do it's still me, So you subscribe to come and hang out with me, and that's the main focus of the channel. So yeah, I like it like that, and that's why I don't have Funko in front of my name. Nothing against people that do have that on their channel, but I just didn't want to put myself in that bracket and like kind of like restrict myself from being able to get out without having to change the name of my channel, of course.
Yep. And
yeah, no, I love it.
Yeah, and like my channel name, my favorite Funko Pop, but I love Game of Thrones, so that kind of linked that. And then if you go back and look at my early videos before I had this background, I had 2 Star Wars posters in the background. So it's always been the combination of both. So yeah. So listen, man, we're here for fun. Will we ever make money on YouTube? Probably not. I've talked to.
No, I will.
You will? Well, I hope so, dude. Because
I'm confident, dude. Yeah, I will be a big YouTuber. I'm confident.
Oh yeah. Listen, we do it because it's fun. I get aggravated with the editing process sometimes. Like I said, doing this Clone Wars, it's tedious. It just is, because we're trying not to get copyrighted. And I could go ahead and post. Actually, with Star Wars, they don't even let you post it. It just says blocked. Star Wars and that kind of stuff. But
Diana says, if you really get into Harry Potter, it's way better than just surface watching. And I think that's where you're going to come out of this at the end of this and go, wow, I actually enjoy Harry Potter.
Right, and I hope so, because I'm building the Harry Potter Lego castle. That's 6,000 pieces, and I'm almost starting to get autographs now. Like I got one, and I got 2 more. I got possibly 3 more coming up. We'll see what happens. Going to these.
And you guys know that on this channel we break down all the new shows. So be
Last of Us. The Last of Us.
Yeah, we did Last of Us. Be sure to know that when the new Harry Potter show comes out, we will be on it. I know for a fact I'll be watching it and breaking it down each week when it comes out. I'll be super excited for it. I'm interested to know what you hardcore guys in the chat think of that. Like, we all love Harry Potter as the franchise that we already have. Like, what do you think about maybe having different Harry Potter, different Hermione, different Ron? It's a daunting thing, but I don't know, it could be good. So jealous of the Harry Potter Lego stuff, says Deanna. And yeah, Crash Test Dummy just says in the chat, I'm going to try and do a YouTube live this weekend sometime to introduce myself to the world. Absolutely love that, dude.
Heck yeah.
I'll be sure to look out for the notification when it comes. I am already subscribed to the channel with notifications switched on, so that's gonna be it. Hit that effing like button for some super good dudes. Says Dead Zone.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. We appreciate it.
I mean, I've been consistently on YouTube now for probably about 14 months, but some of my older videos are over 2 years old, and the number one thing is just be yourself. Just be yourself. And, you know, it's so funny because me and Ryan were just talking about this like less than a week ago. We were going back watching each other's first videos. It's a disaster. Like, I'm like, how does someone even want to follow me back then? It was horrible. I didn't edit it. I must have said the word 75,000 times. And my wife always
You still say it about 30,000
I know
times.
I do. And in a lot of my videos, that's why it takes me so long to edit, because like I cut out every single and I've always done that. I do that. I'm a teacher. I do that with the kids, and I try to catch myself. And this is something, dude, I've been doing for 21 years.
Yeah, no, don't change who you are. That's who
it's
you.
hard.
That's you. Don't change.
Yeah, it's tough to get rid of those little things you do, you know.
Hey, Christina Payne.
Christina just had I think that she said it was her niece. Did you see the picture on Instagram? Christina, it was your niece, right? You have a new niece?
Yeah, I think that's
yeah. But
definitely, yeah. So yeah, we're coming on to the hour now. We're pretty much gonna get out of here pretty much soon. So yeah, super looking forward to talking about Harry Potter. It's gonna be a fun time, I'm sure. Breaking them down Sundays and Mondays. So definitely stay tuned to Headless's channel and my channel.
Yeah, I know. Right?
We're also gonna have the first rule of speech: don't say yeah.
But
I wanted to show this off. It's from the Harry Potter world, but it's not Harry Potter. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Displate.
I have not.
They're metal posters. You ever heard of them? Metal posters that you can put on the wall. Thin.
I mean,
so this is basically a Harry Potter one, but this is a Niffler from.
Oh yeah.
Where to find them? So it's actually metal.
I'm pretty sure I've seen those guys in the game too.
Yeah. So you have a Niffler. Obviously, you can peel this off and then stick it to the wall. But yeah, it's a proper officially hologram, master of production. But yeah, it's really, really cool.
So
I haven't had it for that long.
Is it painted or like what is it? Like what is it actually?
It's just like I think it's just like a vinyl print.
It's like a vinyl. Okay, cool, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it.
What's up, Arcade?
It's heavy, It's cool. I used to have Harry Potter stuff in the collection. Like, if you go back to the very, very start of the Funko videos, like, I think there's like 6 Funkos on the side of me when I did my first video, and there's a couple of Harry Potter ones in there, I think. And yeah, I got rid of them pretty early on because I definitely decided I didn't want to start collecting crazy different lines.
Yeah,
Game of Thrones was hard enough,
Well, I think most people in the chat probably do collect something, and I mean, you guys know how it is. It can get absolutely ridiculous. That's why I've really tried to narrow in on Star Wars and Game of Thrones for my big 2. I do have a small horror collection, but now my Harry Potter collection is starting to do this. And I have a feeling maybe after all of this, it'll even be a little bit bigger. So, but I need to surround that castle. And I haven't worked in the castle.
I don't have any Harry Potter now.
You don't have anything?
No, nothing Harry Potter at all in my collection anymore. That's the only thing, the little poster that I have.
There you go. It collects matchbooks. That's easy to display. You're good to go. You have 1 billion of them. What's up, Bumpty?
What's up, buddy?
Cool. Yeah, but
check out the
videos we're dropping on Clone Wars for sure. Check those out. It's a lot of work, guys. It's a lot of work. And again, if you want to see the full video, because I know it's a little choppy, because we have to chop it up. You can check those out on my Patreon. You can see the entire video unedited. Any of the mistakes we made, or whatever, it's all on there. Some of it's pretty funny. So I don't even know.
Definitely check out the Patreon.
And then also with Patreon too, it's every other month we do a Google Meet where just the people from Patreon get to play games. We'll just do some Jackbox. We'll do whatever, hang out, and it's not live. It's just hanging out with everybody, all the subs and Patreons, I guess. But and then there's also giveaways and all that kind of stuff. So it's fun. We're trying some new stuff.
Yep. There's a link to Headless's Patreon on the screen there, guys, and you can also click it in the chat. Be sure to go check it out. Even if you don't have the funds to be able to sign up, just click the follow button, and you'll get notified when new things come up, and you might get tempted with a new video that gets put up there. So
yeah, Deanna, I have so we went to the Wizarding World. I want to say it would be at this point, it'd be a year and a half ago. So it was right when things kind of started opening again in Florida after COVID. And I loved it. Like, me, I'm a Star Wars guy. The Harry Potter Wizarding World blew Star Wars Galaxy out of there. It was amazing. We travel, me and my wife, we travel with our dogs, and so my wife will, when we go to these bigger parks, she'll leave and she'll go take care of the puppies, and she'll let me just kind of chill and walk around. And so when she would do that during the day, I would have my wand and I just went around and I would just do every single one of them. I felt like such a, I don't know, you see like a 45-year-old walking out of the wand by himself. Keep the kids away. But it's funny. I mean, I'm a teacher, so it's like, I don't mind talking to kids, but I know what it looks like if you're an adult and you're a parent. But it's funny. It was fun.
That's crazy because I literally see the lightsaber as the exact same thing as a wand.
Yeah.
You'll happily jump around your garden with your friends and battle lightsabers.
Well, that's different because we were drinking.
But still, you could drink and stand in the garden.
True.
And do deadly curses at each other.
That is true. I do. I'm trying to think what wand I bought. I have it in the basement. I'll bring it all up on next Monday. I'll have it all up here. I think it's Dumbledore's wand, but I think it's the wand from
the Elder one.
No, I think it's the one from Fantastic Beasts, just because I like the style of it better. But when I go back, I'm definitely gonna buy. I'm gonna buy another one, but I want to buy one of the Harry Potter movie ones.
But
I know
I want to say as well, if the Harry Potter lives and breakdowns are successful and you guys enjoy them and we get a good turnout, I might even consider doing the Fantastic Beasts movies to connect with them. We'll see.
Yeah, I've never seen.
We'll see how the numbers are. Yeah, we'll see how the numbers go with that. Just because I know you mentioned that you have the one from there too as well. So
yeah, I just went for style because it was my first one. But yeah.
Yeah, actually, now I get one. I'm looking to get one.
That's actually another really good video. We met my my stepson and his girlfriend down there, and we went into you went into Orlando, or is it Orlando, or what is it? What's the name of the one place?
Ollivanders.
Ollivanders, yeah. So we went in there, and again, these little kids, and I feel bad. It's like, we really wanted to get picked to pick the wand. So sure enough, he picks the small kid in front. That's cool. Obviously that's, but I told my wife, I said, just hang back for a second when he lets everybody out. Cause I've heard sometimes they'll do it again with just people by themselves. So we're like, I'm just pretending I'm looking at the wands on and most of them are just in boxes, and, so we're walking and all of a sudden the door closes and it's just the four of us. And all of a sudden all the lights go on and they do the whole thing again, and they did it with my wife that time. So I recorded the entire thing. So it's on one of my videos. Yeah,
we'll have to try and find it, and we'll get it as we can get it as a playable clip.
Yeah,
in the StreamYard.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. She does the whole thing, and this wand doesn't pick you, then win another one, and it's pretty cool that we were able to do it. So
What's up, Creds Collect? Good
What's
to
up,
see you,
man?
buddy.
What's up, Yankee Kyle?
Yankee Kyle.
How you doing, man?
Deanna's letting us know that Lucius Malfoy's wand is amazing.
Yeah, and I know they have a ton of new ones too. So
Yeah. But yeah, cool. I know that I'd love to be on longer with you guys. You know, there's 15 of you in the chat, and I would love to stay here and chat with you all. But I do need to get back to editing so that I can upload for you guys tomorrow for Clone Wars. I don't want to miss it and then have to go live and explain why I missed it because I was hanging out with all you rascals talking about Harry Potter for too long. I love Anders in Diagon Alley.
Speaking of Diagon Alley, I just looked. I was looking at the Lego set of that. I saw one on Facebook Marketplace. I'm like, oh, it was like $100 less and it was brand new. I was thinking about it, but dude, my wife's gonna kill me, so I gotta stop.
Deanna says, "Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow." Thank you, Deanna. I appreciate you being here tonight and everyone that's been in the chat. I love you all. You know, as Jeremy from Let's Start a Pop Collection has said on many lives, you could all choose to be anywhere on YouTube. There is millions of channels. And yeah, for the last hour, you all chose to sit and hang out and listen to me talk about Harry Potter, a wizard with a wand, to my friend Headless Ned Stark, who annoyed me with his wand. Revelio. Yeah, if you know, you know. Oh, dude, so annoying. All right, Ryan, nice to talk to you. Later, says Anthony Blaze. Good night, Kate Evans. Thank you. And Yankee Kyle says he has 2 Lord Voldemort ones. Awesome.
Are there 2 different ones?
Guys, 2 different ones. I'm guessing so. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here because I need to go finish this editing. And yeah, I love you all. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to check out The Horseman over on Jeremy's channel tomorrow, LSAPC, 8 p.m. Central. We're going to be doing a hangout with the guys, as always. Wednesday, BOP, I'll be in the chat hanging out. Thursday, Thursday, Mando. I will be talking with Tell Talks at 9 p.m. UK time over on his channel. I'm going to be his returning guest for his live streams. That's going to be awesome. Super privileged that he even asked me to be his guest. And then we're going to be over on Headless Ned Starks for the main event of the evening, the finale. And yes, guys, the finale of Mandalorian. We've actually made it. We've got there. It doesn't feel like it, but you know, I can't wait. So definitely head over there. Make sure that you subscribe and say in the chat, "What's up, Headless Horde?" and become part of the Headless Horde over there. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe to our good friend Lilia Fire on YouTube. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe. My name has been Ryan Milkey. This has been an introduction to Harry Potter. Wingardium Leviosa.